I will like to add in there that I once again absolutely love her lyrics when it comes to this. There's a part of the song where she says like I am something and something and something. I don't exactly remember the exact words, but the way that she puts it all together is really good. It once again kind of leads it akin to like hip hop for me. But one of my favorite lines from the song that I think is probably the best line in the song is that I'll still stare directly in the sun, but never in the mirror. I think that is just lines like that itself is just like her lyrics, her writing ability is crazy. When once again, to have it in such a bop, such a song that makes you kind of like want to dance and you don't even really like listen to the lyrics of it. It just kind of gives you that feel to it. But lyrics like that, once again, it's just, I just think that she's just very dope in what she does.
Welcome to Hayes Reactions. Got myself, Rick, Karina, Robert, and we're back on our tour.
Back to it.
Never stop. Back to back. I'll get back to that.
I'll get back for the
record. But we're here continuing our journey on the way to the Eras Tour, which I am stoked about. I cannot wait to see this.
Yes.
And we've got a very special episode because this one, we're even switching it up on Robert because he thought this was another song that I picked. No, this is a song he picked. He didn't even know he picked it.
Doesn't even know he picked it. And he picked it a long time ago. A long time ago.
Because
I don't even know what's going on. Mind blown right now.
When we first brought Robert on his very first episode, we were doing hip hop breakdowns. Mm-hmm. And we started talking to him about, hey, would you want to do Taylor? And he's like, I kind of like Taylor. I actually liked this one song and started kind of humming it. And Karina was like, oh, I know that song.
Yeah. It's Anti-Hero.
So Robert picked this song without even knowing, and that's what we're going to break down. This was on the list anyway, so it worked out perfect.
Yes, this was definitely one that I felt needed to be on the journey to the Eras Tour. Swifties, you know exactly what I mean when I say this, but some of the visuals that you'll get in this music video will circle back to play out on the Eras Tour. On the stage. And so it's kind of just like one of those things where you'll just appreciate the performance for this song more if you see the music video. And I just figured it was a perfect way. You already said you really like this song, and the music video definitely adds a whole different layer to the song. And so I just thought it would be really fun to show you this and to just kind of have the discussion that goes along with this song. So I'm pretty excited for this. So.
And it's kind of dope to me because it's once again how I know we're all kindred spirits here. And no offense to Max Martin and Shellback and their production abilities, but this is Jack Antonoff. And when Robert said, oh, I like this song, and I was like, oh, that's Midnight's Jack Antonoff. Right. We started talking about how we like Dodger Blue. Once again, a really heavy Jack Antonoff influence in production. Yeah. Fucking Lavender Haze, so on and so forth. So once again, jumping into that, I'm really excited.
Yes.
I've heard this song, seen this video. It's great. Yeah. I'm excited to dive back into it.
Yeah.
Is there any additional context that you want to give Robert? Or Robert, do you have any questions before we jump into this?
No, I think that so. I want the fans to know that this is genuinely a surprise to me because I honestly forgot that I even mentioned that. So that is great. But this is dope. I completely forgot that I even said that. So no, I'm here for it. I'm ready for it. Let's do it.
So, yeah, one thing with Karina, if you ever say something around her, she will never forget.
Never.
Noted.
Never.
Noted.
Never blink. Never blink. If you know, you know. All right. So do you have any context you want to add?
I don't think so. I mean, I think, you've pretty much, just given what I think what album it came from, all that kind of stuff. But I think the video, will speak for itself. And we'll just kind of talk about it as we go along.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Kind of Lavender Haze timeline wise, as far as the aesthetic, 60s, 70s kind of aesthetic. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I remember this. All right.
Ready?
Let go.
Oh, wait, let me make sure we're unmuted. Ha ha ha. All right, here we go.
That wallpaper.
Loving it already.
I have this thing where I get older, but just never wiser. Midnights become my afternoons. When my depression works the graveyard shift, all of the people I've ghosted stand there in the room. I should not be left to my own devices. They come with prices and vices. I end up in crisis. Feels all this time. I wake up screaming from dreaming. One day I'll watch as you're leaving, 'cause you got tired of my scheming. For the last time, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me. At tea time, everybody agrees. I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. It must be exhausting, always rooting for the anti-hero.
Such a bop, bro.
Hey, bro, it literally is, bro. And I will say that I have not listened to this song in a long time. And now that you've brought this back on here, bro, this is it's literally like the intro to it and everything. Like, it doesn't even like. It's crazy because I love songs like we've talked about it before, where even like something like They Not Like Us, the intro to that song, you kind of know it, like it kind of builds up to it. But this kind of like just gets straight to it.
Yes.
But it's such a bop, and the beat itself is such a really good beat. But this is one of those things that even yet still with that, her lyrics and the way that she rides the beat, the way that she collabs with this beat, it makes it all just, you have those songs where you have a really good beat and the song itself doesn't necessarily have to be that good, or the lyrics themselves, the beat kind of carries it, or sometimes you have it where the lyrics will carry a beat.
Yes.
But this is definitely a mashup of just two really good works of art, because like her lyrics for it is crazy. And of course, I'm sure you guys know that I did not know the words of the song since I was humming most of it. But the hook is what I've always loved, and I do know the words to the hook. That's all you gotta really know. You can hum the word, but seeing the other words to it, and listening to the other words to it, actually listening to the song. Of course, when I listened to it before, I just kind of listened to it in passing and didn't actually listen to the words itself. But it makes a lot of sense. And once again, I love her wordplay. I love her writing to it. And this video was pretty cool of these all like ghosts from her past chasing her around. It's pretty funny.
Well, and what's actually really funny, or what's like really interesting, is these ghosts, these like people in the sheets. It's actually her brother Austin and Jack Antonoff.
Bro, and that's my thing. Like, I know you like rep, and I know Karina wants you to be a rep person.
I don't know.
But I honestly feel like Midnights is going to be your lane. Like, I really do, just because of Jack Antonoff, the way Taylor comes through, Anti-Hero, Lavender Haze. We're going to do another one for Midnights coming up here soon.
Yeah.
And I just think it's your vibe.
Yeah.
Very much how it kind of falls into my vibe as well. With that being said, I think my favorite part about this is it's something that everyone can relate to. Seeing yourself as that anti-hero, right? Yeah. It's so easily relatable, and then she makes the hook so catchy. Yeah. It's hard not to fall in love with this.
Exactly. And and I think you're definitely right. It's everybody has that, like, that I'm my own worst enemy, my own worst critic, my own worst, whatever. Like, everybody has those moments. And I think it's such an interesting play. And even just like, and I know I talked about this the last time when I originally showed you the anti-hero video, but just the amount of work and skill and talent that goes into making a video where like Taylor can literally high five herself. Like it's so impressive to me, the way the amount of work that went in to this video just on the back end, like post-production is just so like it's just so freaking impressive. I love it. I love everything about it.
And I love how it's like her bad influence, like the one who doesn't give a fuck. Like, come on, let's take some shots. Hard liquor.
Well, and even like this shot right here, like that guitar that she's playing, that's actually a very iconic Taylor Swift guitar. It's her koi guitar. The little things around that are around it are little koi fish swimming. Yeah. And it's from, I want to say her Speak Now era, but it's like a super iconic guitar. So like to have this shot of her like the anti-hero Taylor, you know, over here just smashing that guitar and she's over here laughing. You know what I mean? It's just really interesting the way that she depicts this song in the music video.
For sure. I will like to add in there that I once again absolutely love her lyrics when it comes to this. There's a part of the song where she says like, I am something and something and something. I don't exactly remember the exact words, but the way that she puts it all together is really good. It once again kind of leads it akin to like hip hop for me. But one of my favorite lines from the song that I think is probably the best line of the song is that I'll still stare directly in the sun, but never in the mirror. I think that is just lines like that itself is just like her lyrics, her writing ability is crazy. When once again, to have it in such a bop, such a song that makes you kind of like want to dance and you don't even really like listen to the lyrics of it. It just kind of gives you that feel to it. But lyrics like that, once again, it's just, I just think that she's just very dope in what she does.
Well, it's the wordplay, right? Like, I know you're not a huge Kendrick fan. I know you respect his game very much. How like we had the conversation about Kobe the other episode about like, you know, even if you're not a fan, you respect he's a GOAT, right? He's one of the greatest.
For sure, yeah.
And like with Kendrick, like that line, I'll stare at the sun before staring at the mirror, obviously paraphrasing, stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. It very much reminds me of like the metaphors and wordplays that Kendrick will use, like something like, you know, just pops in my head. I appear in circadian rhythms of a falling star, you know what I mean? Or of a shooting star. Mm-hmm. You know, it's very similar metaphorically and poetically.
Sure. That wordplay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed. Anyways.
Sorry, just really quick. I was looking up, but it's the part that I was talking about is when she says, I wake up screaming from dreaming. One day I'll watch as you're leaving.
Yes.
And life is lose all its. Like, those are just like back to back to back to back bars. Like, so to compress it all into that and once again still be able to do it to the point to where you're still on beat and the feel of the song and everything together is like it's really dope because the way that she does it, it's really supposed to be like 2 bars, but it ends up being like 6. And for you to do that in a song, especially when it's not necessary, just shows a lot of talent. And those are the things that I once again love about her lyricism.
And one last thing I want to say before we get into the rest of this is going back to what we said earlier and what we've said this whole time is she makes songs that are so relatable and the hook is so fucking relatable. Like anyone can sing it. Your 3-year-old kid to your 70-year-old grandmother or grandfather saying, hi, it's me. I'm the problem.
It's me. Yeah.
Yeah. Like anybody, like, yes, absolutely.
I think
100%.
And jumping on the back of that, which is funny, but I think that's one of the great things about this song is it feels so freeing. It feels like you just accept, like, you know what? Yeah, it is me. It's me. I'm the problem. Hi. Like, you know, like it feels like, hey, I'm here to accept it. And like, yeah, that's just what it is. But it gives you that feeling. And once again, that thing of great music is it gives you a feeling. But that for sure is what it gives me. It gives me that feeling of like, accepting it. Like, hey, yeah, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. What's up?
Yeah. Acknowledging that. Well, exactly.
And we always, and real quick on a philosophical take on music, we always talk about how important storytelling is, right? But storytelling is great, but really the ultimate goal, right, is to elicit an emotional response from the listener.
Yes.
And Taylor hits that almost on every song in one way or the other. And that's what I really appreciate.
Oh, absolutely. I agree. All right.
Let me clear my throat.
Fuck,
bro, we're worlds.
Sometimes I feel like everybody is a sexy baby, and I'm a monster on the hill. Too big to hang out, slowly lurching toward your favorite city, pierced through the heart but never killed. Did you hear my covert narcissism, like disguises altruism, like some kind of consciousness? All this time I wake up screaming from dreaming. One day I'll watch as you're leaving, and life will lose all its meaning. For the last time, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me. At tea time, everybody agrees. I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. It must be exhausting, always rooting for the anti-hero.
All right, go. I know. Go.
Oh, yeah.
I want you to explain that because I think it's important and we need to cover it right away.
Okay, so just a quick note. This particular scene right here is actually edited. It is not the original scene that was in the first version of this music video that was released. Taylor had a shot in here where when the anti-hero Taylor like leans down to look at the scale. In the original video, it actually flashed to show a shot of the scale, and the scale just read fat. Just kind of like, you know, really leaning on like those self insecurities and, you know, body issues and
body dysphoria, dysmorphia and stuff like that. And which is things that she's talked about, you know, and like we haven't ever really gotten into it. But if you pay attention to like the 1989 era with the music videos, this is Midnight's, but you know, any like 1989 music videos or like live performances, if you pay attention, Taylor is a bit on the skinnier side during that era. And she does talk about it in, you know, later eras during like, you know, documentaries and interviews and stuff about how, you know, she really struggled because like the internet is a very nasty place. And she said, you know, like people would like, they just take a picture of her just out walking around and like she'd have a little, you know, a little belly or a little bump in her, you know, in her stomach area. And all of a sudden, like the internet would go wild and be like, oh, Taylor Swift's pregnant. And like all these journalists would publish all this stuff about how Taylor Swift's fat or she must be pregnant or she's gaining weight or like whatever. And so she always felt like very pressured to, you know, she went through that, which a lot of celebrities go through. And so, you know, this is obviously, you know, supposed to, in my opinion, kind of depict that era, you know, and the things that she was going through. Well, when the music video came out, there was an absolute fucking uproar on the internet about how Taylor, you know, was tone deaf and like all this stuff. And she didn't like, they hated that scene. To the point where Taylor actually edited the music video, and that is why we no longer see the scene of the camera flashing to the scale and the scale reading fat.
That's that's really wild to me because when you first started talking about it, I honestly thought that you were going to say she showed a number. And that offended some people, which technically kind of makes sense because if, you know, she shows 180 and some people are like, well, I'm 180, you know, that would technically make sense. But I mean, even then, I still feel that it's far-fetched. But that's very odd because if it says fat, that's one of those things that are subjective to, I mean, like to her, if she feels fat, if she thinks that she's fat, then that's what she feels, regardless of if she's 70 pounds or 345 pounds. Like if that's what she feels that she is, you know.
That's the image she's trying to, or the scene she's trying to pull.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Is that, you know, but that's the thing is that a lot of people, and that was kind of the biggest complaint was they were like, you know, like she doesn't have a right to feel that way because she's not fat.
You're gonna tell me how I got the right to feel like
and so the internet pretty much bullied her and the record label and everything into actually changing the music video.
Wow.
And so they cut that scene out and just extended this part of the anti-hero Taylor bending over to look at and that's why it lingers like that for so long, because there actually used to be another scene in there that flashed to the scale, and there no longer is.
It's like saying you affected my self-conscious or my self-esteem.
Like
no, motherfucker, it's self-esteem. That's how you feel about you.
Like that's really crazy, because once again, it's I feel like it would have been different if it was a number, but just saying the word fat, you can't tell her, how what she feels. And I think that's also a little bit messed up, because obviously we don't, for most people, especially the stardom that Taylor is at, but most people, we obviously don't understand the stardom or the height of her stardom, or of who she is, because for her, literally, people will notice if you gain like 2-3 pounds, like people will say like, oh, you can tell last week she was this small and this week. Like to kind of go back into my boy Drake, since we just got out of that Drake and Kendrick beef, but one of my favorite lines is he says, we're waking up to public views about my private life. Like that's a real thing. Like, can you imagine once again, literally 2, 3, 4, 5 pounds, and now they're saying, oh, this person might be pregnant or things like that. Like that's crazy to even think.
And here's the thing, is like, don't come for me in the comments, but it is scientifically proven that women naturally carry a little bit of more body fat just based on reproduction, right? Just based on that. And the average person usually fluctuates between 5 and 10 pounds per month, unless they are on like a weight goal, like a weight cutting, like diet, working out, whatever.
Like a training regimen,
The average person fluctuates 5 to 10 pounds to water weight, what you eat, all that.
Women being on their period, like literally anything.
And then when a woman is on her period or going into it, she will bloat, right?
Exactly.
Like, so like literally she's going to have a little bit of a belly, and she could be 90 pounds, 70 pounds, like you said. She could be unhealthy and still have a little bit of a pouch, because it's just
that's
anatomy.
Just how women's bodies are.
And it's just
what it is.
To the bigger point, it's fucking ridiculous as a society in general that is what moves the needle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what they have to put out there to get people to click. You know what I mean? Or back in the day, buy magazines or newspapers or whatever the fuck ever.
Exactly.
But it's ridiculous. And to be under that level of scrutiny is wild.
Yeah.
To me, one of my favorite things is the continuation from Lavender Haze into Antihero, or vice versa, with the glitter, like galaxy color paint, you know, to symbolize the blood, the eggs that she was eating in the beginning. You know what I mean? When she gets shot
with the arrow here. And she gets shot in the heart.
I really like that. It keeps kind of like a theme going throughout this whole album. Or these videos.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure. I like in this verse that she kind of doubled up on that last part that I was talking about, where she put all of those bars into, because she had a few bars beforehand that, like, so she's really good at that. That's like, so I absolutely love that she did that. Also, I will throw in here that once again, this video is just kind of like perfect for it, especially for this verse. She literally, like, everything in this verse, like, it kind of surprised me that she started this thing off saying that I think I look at everybody as like a sexy baby or something along those lines, which I've never noticed in this song before. But then she explains like how it makes her feel, and how, like, you know, and while she's explaining that, everybody's like sitting at this table having a party, and then here comes this big old person like coming through this door, slowly lurching to, you know, and it's like, oh my God, there's this monster. And like, the visuals for it is really good, because basing it off of, or should I say connecting it with her lyrics, makes it just all that much better. But yeah, her lyrics in this song is actually crazy. I've always liked this song, but listening to the lyrics themselves is, she's on top of this one.
once again, referencing back, top 5 rapper of all time. Listen to what she says in this bar.
Did you hear my covert narcissism? Like disguises altruism, like some kind of congressman.
What?
Bro, yes, that's
What?
exactly, bro. That's the one, bro. That's
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Top 5 all time.
Yeah.
All time.
all time.
Absolutely.
Top five.
Go argue with your mama.
Vote for me for
It is
everything.
what it
I
is.
need one of these too. That's a dope ass pen. Vote for me for everything. I need a shirt that says that. Vote for me for everything.
Reminds me of Napoleon Dynamite.
Vote for Pedro.
All your wildest dreams will come true.
Hey, I feel like if you vote for Taylor, though, all your wildest dreams will come true. So vote for Taylor for
Our
everything.
last episode was Wildest Dreams.
That is pretty funny, actually.
There we go. Look at
It all
us.
kind of
Full
goes
circle.
together,
Look at us.
yeah.
Look at us.
Full circle.
Yes,
Oh
sir.
my God.
Voltron. Come on, Swifties, don't leave me hanging. Thank you.
Nope, no, would never
Swifties
leave it.
unite.
Unite.
All right, let's get back.
Everybody agrees.
All right.
This is my
Here, I'll
shit.
start
too.
here.
All right.
Yeah, because we're about to go into and so we're about to go into
Bridge.
a little the bridge and kind of like a
Does
little
bridge on
break.
this one? Okay.
And I think that you'll enjoy this part. So whenever you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Do you not remember?
No, I was just being a dick.
Oh, okay.
Don't be a Richard.
Must be exhausting.
I'm the problem, it's me.
Always rooting for the anti-hero. I have this dream, my daughter-in-law kills me for the money. She thinks I left them in the will. The family gathers around and reads it, and then someone screams out, she's laughing
Up at us from hell. What does it say? It's the worst.
But who got the beach house?
She's having it turned into a f***ing cat sanctuary.
What? Cats don't even like the beach.
What about the rest of the assets? I flew all the way here from Ibiza!
To my children, I leave 13 cents.
No! Wait, you guys. There's probably a secret encoded message that means something else!
Yeah, that's what Mom would always do. P.S. There's no secret encoded message that means something else. Love, Taylor.
Okay. Great. Well, good job, Chad. You finally pushed it too far.
What are you implying by that?
I think she's implying that you haven't hesitated to trade on Mom's name.
Excuse me?
And do you not remember your book, Growing Up Swift?
And your stupid podcast, Life Comes at You Swiftly, which I'm pretty sure you're recording for on your phone right now. Chad, come on!
Chad!
Okay, well, why don't you go cry about it at the country club that you name-dropped Mom to get into, Preston? And Kimber, you're literally wearing her clothes right now.
No, I'm not.
That's from the Fearless Tour 2009.
Okay, well, you know what? We were very, very close. I miss her.
They were so close.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I think she killed her.
You've gone too far!
Okay, Kimber was the last one with her! She didn't fall off the balcony! She was pushed!
It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. It's me.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a
I
shock to
did
pause
not
on.
expect a TV show at the end of that. I did
Right?
not know this was coming. That's she is very, very petty, I will say. She is like the petty queen. I'm here
Yes.
for all of
Petty
it.
LaBelle.
Wow. Petty LaBelle for sure.
Bro, and that's the thing is like, that's how you know she's a millennial because these are music video types that we grew up on.
Yeah.
Shit like this. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So,
That's her.
That's very
Tom
true.
Petty, as you were talking about earlier.
Richard motherfucking Petty. The King Petty. All right, sorry.
Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. It's me. Hi. Everybody agrees. Everybody agrees. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Times. Everybody agrees. Everybody agrees. I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. It must be exhausting.
It's a dope video. It's a fucking dope video.
It is a super dope video, and I like the ending of it. It kind of feels like, just kind of like how I said with the song, it's kind of just like accepting, like, where I'm everybody you say that I am. Like, yeah, it's great.
Yes.
Hey, it's me. I'm like, all right, cool. Hey, I want to chill with myself and have a drink. We'll be all right.
Yes.
Yeah, quote Eminem, I am everything you say I am.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and I just love the symbolism, like, in this last shot here. You know what I mean? Just like regular Taylor, you know, I feel like it's the way it's the different version she sees herself as, right? Like the regular everyday Taylor that probably most of us don't fucking see. It's the Taylor that is at home baking and playing with her cats, and you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, and then we have like I'm the anti-hero Taylor, the one that the media and people love to hate on and make the villain out of everything.
Yeah.
You know, and then we have this big giant Taylor, which for me kind of represents just like her as a business, you know what I mean? Not even as like a human, but just this giant conglomerate, this monster on the hill, you know, that is coming for your city. So, you know, it's just, I just love this, and them all just being together. It's just, I think the symbolism and the imagery is just really dope.
So my only different take on it, and I think I said this on the first time we watched it through, is I very much see it as more of like the movie Inside Out, right? Like,
oh, that's right. I did like that take.
Like, to me, the one sitting closest to us on the roof is like her normal, like her head, right? And the girl sitting further away from us with the skirt on is her heart. And the tall girl is her, like, what she's self-conscious, what she's scared of.
Her insecurities.
Her insecurities. Like, that's how I view it. And it's all three of them. And those three combined give us Taylor.
I like that a lot.
So that's just my hot take for the day.
I like that. I like both of you guys' view on it. I like Karina's view on it. I like the idea of that the big giant her is this big conglomerate of her. But I also like Rick's view that, you know, this could be her insecurities, because usually those are the biggest things. Either way, though, I think what it symbolizes, or what I like that it symbolizes at the end, is that it seems like out of all of those, whatever they are, they can all coincide. And I think she's okay with that. And I think that's what she's saying. Like, we can be here all together. Let's just do it together. And I'm fine with that, you know?
100%.
Yeah, and I think that's perfect too, because there's so many different like interviews, and even just going back to like the New York Times interview that we recently all did together, where, you know, she talks about how, like, you know, people are multifaceted, and so is she, and so is her music. And I think that this is just a perfect, you know, like depiction that shows that, you know, like she's got all these different sides, this anti-hero side, this, you know, however you want to label like the original, like Taylor, you know, this just regular whatever. And then, you know, like, and there's a lot of little theories about, you know, whether or not like any of these these versions of Taylor were, you know, Easter eggs, like the one in the orange skirt being an Easter egg for her 12th album, Showgirl. You know, The Life of a Showgirl, or, you know, the fact that like this big giant one could possibly represent her 13th album, which, you know, 13 is her lucky number. And so people are really expecting her to just like come out with like the absolute best shit we've ever heard from Taylor. So, you know what I mean? So like there's been a lot of theories around that as well, which I think are interesting. But I really think like she wrote this song, she made this song for herself, this music video for herself, to just kind of really show like how that feels when you have like all these different, you know, like parts of yourself, like kind of not battling against each other, but like pulling you in different directions, and just trying to learn how to make everything, like you said, coincide and work for whatever you need it to. And in her case, it's being like one of the biggest fucking pop stars in the world.
Like, honestly, just kind of thinking about it as you were talking about this, is I think both of us are right. It's a symbolism of it all, right?
Yeah,
it's a symbolism of her.
Exactly. Agreed. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's really all I have to add to it. It's a bop. It's a dope fucking video. Once again, Taylor doesn't mail it in. No. Jack Antonoff doesn't mail it in on the production. Yeah. Taylor never mails it in on the fucking lyrics. So it's a bop. And her fucking lyricism on this song is
crazy.
Just
Yeah.
Chef's kiss.
Absolutely. And just one last thing, because if I don't, they'll fucking get me in the comments. But this is actually one of the, I don't want to say the first, but it's one of the first. Go ahead. Where Taylor actually wrote and directed the music video herself. So, you know, and this is kind of, you know, I want to say there was maybe a few before the Midnights era, but I know that like the Midnights era, there's quite a few that she wrote, she directed. You know, we have the big short film for her song All Too Well that she actually wrote and directed. And you know what I mean? So it's just really cool to kind of see, you know, that she starred in it, she wrote it, she directed it. It came out so perfect, so beautiful. All the creative little ideas, you know, you can tell came from her and her team, you know, so it's just really cool.
All right. So I'm going to say one thing real quick, just because this is part of my profession and what I do every day. And knowing Taylor, every decision since this was written, directed, and I'm assuming was overseen in the editing room by Taylor.
Oh yeah, there's behind the scenes for this. Yeah.
So there's no mistakes, right? The way she has this laid out is very, very well played. For one, splitting the image of her body with the two blocks of verbiage is very well played because it keeps her center focused and makes your eye travel naturally.
Yeah.
Secondly, the fact that normally in a graphic design, you would want to put a little bit more even weight on both sides because as you can tell where it says hero Taylor Swift, it feels a little bit lighter where this side anti written and directed by seems really heavy with the verbiage, right? So you'd want to move the by over to the Taylor Swift to create that as much equal balance as you can. But she doesn't do it because you see it says hero Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's almost like a separation of, once again, her personalities.
It was definitely done. That was definitely done on purpose. And I agree. She wanted that side to only read hero Taylor Swift. You know what I mean? And just that little connection there, that little flip on, you know, kind of what she's talking about and, you know, the labels that get put on her all the time.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh my God.
Interesting choices.
What just happened? No, I'm just joking.
I will say that I'm amazed. I don't think that people, and even myself, I don't think that we acknowledge how huge that is to say that this is something that was written and directed by her. I mean, as a director, it's your job to like in my mind, I literally think of, even just like you said, looking at this, like the way that she's positioned, the way that these chairs are positioned, the way that her head kind of lines up with this lamp that's here. But like in my mind, like what does she do? She sits down, she shoots this shot, then she jumps up and then she goes and runs to the back and looks at the camera and says, okay, that was a little crooked. Let's start this over. I'm going to get back into place. Let me move over a little bit. Okay, action. And then I got to jump up from the chair, run back to the back, make sure, like, this is a lot of like people have jobs as directors just by themselves. Like, you literally pay a director to be a freaking director. So to say that I'm like writing this, I'm starring in this, and I'm also directing this, like, this is huge to like have all of your hands in all of this. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Exactly. And you, even what you brought up brings more to the point. Like, look at how even everything in the room is, right? The chairs are perfectly spaced and equal weight on both sides. The windows perfectly spaced, even. The lamp, her head is directly even with the lamp. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden you have a lighter weight side over here. So it naturally draws your eye to the hero, Taylor Swift. Yeah. It's a very direct choice, and it's very interesting, and I applaud her for it. It's very well done.
Absolutely.
Anyways, I have no further context. That's me swifting out for you guys tonight.
I'm glad that you guys enjoyed this. I love this music video. I've seen it 100 times, and every single time I watch it, I love it. I find new little things in the background that, you know, I've never noticed before. Like the, I don't know if I'll find it, but the scene where she's in the bathroom with the weight scale thing, on the back wall behind her back there is a picture of Taylor's grandmother, Marjorie. Oh my gosh. You know what I mean? So just little things, and I've never noticed that photo back there before. So, you know, and then like I'm noticing this up here, and I'm like, what does that say up here above the shower doors? But I have no idea. So I'm going to have to do some research.
Look at you going Easter egg hunting.
I know, right? So anyway.
All right. Well, let's wrap it up so you can get into that.
Yeah.
But Robert, obvious question that we have at the end of every episode. Is this already on the playlist or is this getting added?
No, you know what? This isn't already on the playlist, but this is definitely getting added to the playlist. And I would say I haven't listened to this song in a while, but now that we have listened to it and now that we've dove into the lyrics a little bit, I am here for it. It's definitely going to get added to the playlist. And I actually like this song a little bit more because once again, the lyricism in it is really crazy. So this is for sure getting added to the playlist. Definitely.
I love it.
Yeah. All right. Well, that pretty much wraps it up for us. We are going to let you guys go. But before we do that, we want to let you know we have created a playlist on Spotify that's linked below that has every song we've ever reacted to on it. So you guys can go on the journey with us. Now, it is in the actual order of how we reacted and released it on YouTube. So you will literally be going on the same journey as us. As Katie did, bouncing back and forth between showing us Taylor and us showing her Kendrick.
Yep.
Robert joining the pod or the channel with us.
Yeah.
So we hope you guys enjoy that. I know Karina's also working on a YouTube part too.
Yes.
Be patient on that. That takes some time, and it's a group effort. Group effort here. All right, guys. With that being said, we've got some more awesome videos. We're going to jump into Midnights. I know we've got some Reputation coming up. We've got it all coming up on this journey.
Yes.
And also, if you haven't, go check out our Patreon. We obviously post everything we put on YouTube over there without the copyright restrictions that we sometimes run into. But on the other side, where we are starting to introduce the paywall, we're doing exclusive content. Like right now, we're getting ready to get Robert introduced to Fleetwood Mac.
Yes.
It's going to change this man's life.
Oh my God. I'm so freaking excited. Oh my gosh.
Now, you guys are going to get a preview of it over here on YouTube, but for the full journey, you are going to have to go check out our Patreon.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys do that. It is linked below. But I think that's all the housekeeping we have. Yeah. If you guys haven't, subscribe, like, comment. Let us know what you thought of the video, what you thought of the reaction, what we should do next on our trip to the journey, or on our journey to the Eras Tour. Yes. I can't talk anymore. So I'm going to let go there.
No, I love it.
Bing.
I have nothing to add. No notes.
There we go. All right. So for myself, Rick, Karina, and Robert, we're the problem. It's us.
It's us. Hi.
Tune in next time. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.